This video is brought to you by the 3-Minute Board Game patrons. Keep us independent by supporting us on Patreon. Kia ora koutou, and welcome to Oathsworn Into the Deepwood in about 3 minutes, review copy used. It has a solo mode, it's a game for 1 to 4 players, playing time is medium, and it's a pretty complex game. You are the Oathsworn, powerful protectors of civilization, who have extrajudicial powers to contain the darkness. And the darkness is real, a forest that eats flesh full of ravening monstrosities. Can you hold back the tide of blight and corruption? The campaign has 21 scenarios. Each scenario starts with an investigation using maps and a storybook and ends in a boss fight, where you either beat the boss or get eaten. Narrative. This game has a lot of story elements and choices. Campaign. As the story progresses, so do your character's skills and equipment. Dice or cards. Conflict resolution is resolved with your choice of dice or cards. Player turn. Your group selects 4 of the available characters and gets all their cards, models, and equipment. Open up the storybook and follow the instructions. As a group, you will move about a location to a limited selection of spaces at any time. When you move to an area, flip the token and resolve the numbered story entry in the storybook. Resolved locations and other actions will add time to the chapter track. Throughout the exploration, you will gain power-up tokens, information, and equipment. The story will eventually progress to a fight. Each boss fight has its own special rules cards, as well as a box to unlock with a miniature in it. Use the encounter book to set up the board, terrain, monsters, and heroes. Each player has a pool of yellow animus. Movement costs 1 per hex moved, and cards play the amount shown in their top left. The white number in the top right shows where you place the card on your player board. The next time you play a card to that space, the previous ones cycle counterclockwise. This cycle of play and move is called battle flow, and the battle flow token can move a pile 1 space. Cards in the bottom spot are reclaimed to hand at the end of your turn. The core conflict resolution in the game uses dice or cards of different types with progressively higher numbers. You can roll any number of white dice, plus colored dice based on equipment. Here the cur has 1 yellow and picks 2 additional white. The whites are blank, and if you ever get 2 blanks, you fail, so they redraw using this token. The yellow is a crit, so they gain an extra card. If this is a blank, it won't make you miss. The Empower token can upgrade dice or cards 3 steps, like so. They are attacking the boss here and choose a location to hit. The bad guy's armor reduces the damage it takes. If a location takes enough damage to remove a die, and on the boss's own turn, it draws a stage card. Follow the instructions on that card in order. Its attack strength is determined by its stat card. However, bad guys never miss or crit, so this draw is 8 damage. Heroes only have 6 health, but your armor card provides permanent defense. You can also, before damage is revealed, play 1 card for its bonus armor, and the armor token adds 1 more. Each class has its own unique cards, which may include special attacks and abilities that interrupt the boss. But each boss has a unique stage deck, which also has special attacks in it. Keep fighting until your team or the boss is defeated. Why would you like this game? I was quite ready and willing to slag this game off as an overblown Kickstarter with pretty figs and not much else, but hot damn did it surprise me. And why is that? Well, the exploration and story phase is genuinely engaging, with a rich but incredibly grim world that feels lived in, and your group of these badass heroes holding back some seriously evil forces. Chapter 3 in particular was an amazing set of story moments, and then the boss fights are fun, fast, and brutal. So many similar games have you kill 10 rooms of goblins before the boss fight. Here Oathsworn narrates all the fat and just leaves the meat. So if you're looking for an immersive campaign and boss fights that aren't overwhelmingly complex, this is it. The best thing about this game is unveiling the next boss. Also, the narrator app is really solid. However, 3 really big things here. To get the best out of this game, you're going to want to play the campaign through, and that's a serious time commitment. And then there's the obvious cost and space factor. This game is 4 metric Gloomhavens if you get all the bits for it. And you must play with 4 characters, even if you use the simplified sidekicks for 3 of them. For a similar tone of story, consider Tainted Grail. And for a longer campaign, try Gloomhaven. Oathsworn, the decadent chocolate cake of board games. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button, like, share, and subscribe to the channel.